Today I'm going to be reviewing this manual reclining sofa, and this one is the Draycoll from Ashley Furniture. Now we actually just got this one, but as you can see here, it is the manual reclining, so it just reclines there on the side, and then the same on the other side. The middle one does not recline. Now one thing about this, we actually ordered this one online, and when it came, it actually came entirely disassembled. So it just came with this bottom part and then the side cushions. These are three separate parts, and then actually that top arm and that top arm was also an additional part. However, putting that on was super simple to do, and truthfully it made it a little bit easier for us to bring it into the house since it wasn't quite as heavy with just the base being the one single part. So the whole bottom base was all together, and then the three backs just came on. So first of all, with this, I just want to say that it is a super comfortable couch. You can see here, you can kind of push down on this. It is really comfortable in that regard. Also, these are really, really easy to open and close. So I'm gonna go ahead and just open this one up. And as you can see, even when I'm not sitting in it, it opens up without any issues. We do have it on a rug as well, which sometimes when you have it on rugs, it'll be, it won't sit up enough and it'll kind of catch on the rug. Even though this one is kind of a high pile rug, it does have a good amount of clearance, so we don't have any issues with that. And then let me just show you how easy this is to close as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and push it down, and it easily latches in even with just using one hand. Some couches are so hard, especially with recliners, they can be so hard to actually close. You kind of have to almost stand up to get them to close. We have not had that issue at all with this specific couch, so that is super nice. Now, one other thing I did want to mention is that this couch is not exactly 90 degrees, even when you're not reclined. So that is something to keep in mind, is that it already does have an angle to it. We actually prefer that. So you don't even, once you get the recliner up, you're already semi-reclined. So that's actually pretty nice. It only folds back a few inches to the wall, so you don't have to worry about leaving a ton of room between it and the wall, which is nice. But again, you're wasting a good amount of space just because it already has that recline to it when you're sitting in it. But personally, we're okay with that. We like the way that it looks, the way that it functions, and overall, it is definitely a comfy couch. Now let me go ahead and grab my tape measure. I'll get you the dimensions as well. The widest part on this couch is actually going to be those backs that you're going to attach, those separate pieces there that'll be next to those cushions. But even when you're looking at that, you can see that it is 86 inches long for that. And if you need to, you actually can push that in a tiny bit, and you can probably save yourself an inch or so to where that back is at. Height on this is going to be 40.5 or so. And again, that is to the top of these cushions. So if you push them down, you could probably gain an inch, like if you're trying to fit it into a skinnier spot or something like that. But it's approximately 40 inches tall. Now, the base itself is only going to be about 29 inches or so. However, again, because of the way that it reclines back all of the time, that is going to add a significant amount to it. So let me go ahead and show you how. Again, this is with it closed. So that does have a pretty severe angle on it, which again is fine. Just something to keep in mind when you're measuring. That angle is going to make it stick out about another 8 inches or so when the back is on. So when those backs are on, you're going to be approximately 37 inches from that front to the top back corner there. So it'll be approximately 37 inches. So if you got it close to the wall, you're gonna have 37 inches from that back to there. And then it says to leave a 4-inch between there. We actually have a little bit more. So you're gonna need to leave about 41 inches or measure about 41 inches out from the wall all the way to the front base on that one. So overall, definitely a really good recliner set. I love that it comes in multiple pieces. That actually made it super easy to get it through the door and get it in the house. Also, if we need to move it, we can easily take off the back, so no big deal there. And also super, super comfortable. So definitely a good buy for our family.